Okay, hi, we're going to do some science today. So we're going to do a little experiment where we use our observational skills and we think about doing a fair test. So we are going to take some pennies like this that are all dull and really quite dark brown, and we are going to try and clean them so that they are super shiny. See that one's super shiny and look almost like they are brand new. So we should be able to go from a dull penny to a shiny penny. So, first thing we're going to do is just talk about what we need. So we obviously need some pennies. You could also use 2p pieces if you want to. Okay, but 1p or 2p. You'll need some vinegar and some lemon juice. And we'll talk about other things you might want to use later. You need some pots or something to put your pennies in, but you could use anything you've got at home. You could use bowls, you could use glasses, little Tupperware pots, or even an ice cube tray if you've got one spare. A tea towel is a good idea just to try and keep things tidy and for drying your pennies off at the end. Okay, so using our observational skills means we are going to look really carefully and make sure we look at the pennies before we start to see what sort of colour they are. They're quite dark and brown, okay? And we're also going to be making sure we do a fair test. So when we're doing a fair test, we're trying to answer a question. So our question is, which product, lemon juice or vinegar, is going to be the best for cleaning our pennies? So first thing we're going to do is have a go at trying it. So we're going to put the pennies into the pots, okay? There's just one in each pot. And I'm going to put lemon juice on one, and I'm just going to make sure that I cover the penny over completely with the lemon juice, and then I'm going to get some vinegar, and I'm going to put the vinegar onto the other one. I've spilled a little bit, which is why we need our tea towel. Just a little bit pop. Okay, and now the vinegar and the lemon juice is covering the pennies, and we're going to leave them for about 5 minutes. So that's 5 minutes is up. So I'm going to have a look and see. So looking in, I think the lemon juice one looks cleaner, but the vinegar is brown, so it's quite hard to see through. So the best way to make sure it's fair is to take them out and dry them off on our cloth. Just give them a little rub, just to dry off. And let's have a look and see which one we think is cleaner. Ooh. I want you to have a go. See if you can have a go at designing your own fair test. So to make it fair, you need to think about things like, have I used the same amount of liquid for both of the things? Have I got the same sort of penny? Am I doing 1p and a 2p, or are they both the same? Do they both look about the same amount of dirt before? So that we can make sure the one thing I'm changing in the fair test is the liquid. Okay? So the science behind this is that the pennies are made out of copper alloy, and on the outside they go brown and dark because the outside of the metal reacts with oxygen and it makes a copper oxide. And vinegar and lemon juice both have acid in them, and the acid and the copper oxide react together and it wears away the copper oxide, and so really reveals the proper just copper metal underneath to make it shiny. So you can have a go with lots of different ingredients and things that you can find around the house. You could try vinegar and lemon juice, but why not try something else? Why not try ketchup? Okay, or why not try Coca-Cola? Maybe that will be a really good cleaner. You could even try adding things like salt. Maybe rubbing things will make a difference. Again, make sure you're being fair in how you're testing. You could even try thinking about, do different combinations of things work better? Does Coke and ketchup work together? Make sure you don't drink it afterwards though. So that's fun, and I hope you'll join me for some more science another time.